The story of J. Gould. The chronicle of American industry would not be complete without including the name of J. Gould. His story deals with a strange period in history, a period when big business was in its infancy, when no rules had been laid down for the government, and a man's conscience was his only guide. Jason Gould was born in Roxbury, New York, in 1836, the son of a poverty-stricken farmer. Clever and ambitious, young Gould left home at the age of 17 and journeyed to New York City. It is the year 1853. Square-topped horse cars rumble along busy 6th Avenue. Seated on one of the cars is a pale-faced youth with a small, frail body. He looks down at the seat anxiously, then rushes back to the conductor.
Conductor, I've lost my box. Have you seen it?
Yeah, what's that?
It was a small mahogany box. I had it on the seat, and now it's gone.
Oh, was that yours?
Yes, did you...
Well, a man got off the car with it just a minute ago. If you run, you might catch it.
Which way did he go?
Well, he went over that way.
Say.
Now, you better watch out, though. He was a big feller.
Hey, you up there, stop.
You talking to me, bub?
Hey, give me that box.
He wants the buck. Come on, get moving.
Not till you give it to me. It's mine.
Let me go on my coat before I swipe you on the muzzle.
Not until you
Go
give
on my coat, I tell you.
Officer, come
You
here.
dirty little worm, I'll wring your plastic neck for you.
Here. What's the trouble
This man stole my box. He took it off the street
Don't you believe him? The box is mine.
Yeah, well, what's inside of it?
Money. Yes, the money box.
Oh, so that's why you stole it. Officer, look inside. That box contained a mouse trap.
Huh?
Yes, a mouse trap. It's my invention. I came to New York to sell it.
Come on now. Give the kid his box. Sure. Just a mistake. Hey, why are you putting those handcuffs on me? Nice work, son. There's a reward for this bird. He's wanted in Jersey for bank robbing.
Golly.
What's your name? You'll get credit for this.
Gould. J. Gould.
And you come all the way to New York to sell a mouse trap.
Yes. You see, I think this is a better mouse trap than any of those on the market. Well, I'm going to make some money out of it.
I wish you luck, son. Yeah. But confidentially, I believe this is the biggest rat your mouse trap will ever catch.
J. Gould's mousetrap was his first and only failure. When he could not sell the invention, he borrowed enough money to enter the railroad business, becoming president, secretary, treasurer, and superintendent, all at the same time of a dilapidated 62-mile road running from Troy, New York, to Rutland, Vermont. After managing the railroad for several months, Gould sold it for a huge profit. Then, in 1861, J. Gould opened a broker's office in Wall Street. At this time, the wolf of Wall Street was pious Daniel Drew, an old circus man who could sing a psalm and wipe out a business adversary in the same breath. Drew's partner was bluff, genial Jim Fisk.
Well, I'll tell you, I know men, Daniel. This young Gould's a fellow to watch. He's smart as a whip. I have a great confidence in J. Gould. You have a cigar, Uncle?
No. Tobacco's the weed of the devil.
What kind is it? Oh, howdy, Jay.
Morning, Jim. Morning, Mr. Drew.
Sit down, Gould. Heard anything more from Vanderbilt?
Same old thing. He's sworn to get control of the Erie Railroad. His brokers are buying up all the Erie stock they can find.
Good.
Well, you know what it means if he gets control of the road, don't you?
Nevertheless, if Commodore Vanderbilt wishes to buy Erie stock, I'll sell him every bit of it.
You'll give up your control of the road?
Old Uncle Daniel isn't such a fool as that. The Executive Committee of Erie has authorized an issue of $10 million worth of convertible bonds for the purpose of putting in new tracks. I took over the entire issue, and I'm converting it into common stock, and I'll throw it all on the market.
But you don't really own the bond.
The Commodore doesn't know about that. We'll teach the old boy a lesson.
As manager of Erie, I suppose I'll have to stick. But I don't trust you.
That's right. Don't trust anybody in this business. Now, Jim, you know me. I wouldn't for the world.
We know you, and we also know Vanderbilt. There's trouble ahead, Drew, and I've a hunch that you're going to be right in the middle of it.
Here you are, Commodore Vanderbilt. This is the latest report on the amount of Erie Common we have purchased.
Let me see. What? $7 million worth? $7 million? Well, there isn't that much Erie Common in existence.
Sir, there must be. We have it, sir. Look at all the certificates.
Stop buying it.
But we can't stop if we are to control it, sir.
What do you mean? Is there still more?
Yes, it's being thrown on the market every day.
Confound it. I know who's doing it, too. It's Daniel Drew and Fisk and that outfit. Trying to outthink me, eh? Yeah, but they won't. We've got to stop them for a while, until we can get straightened out. I know. I've got it. I'll swear out a warrant for them.
A warrant? You can't do that, sir. There's no basis, no real reason.
We'll find a reason. I don't care what it is, murder, anything. Just so we stop them for a while. Yes, sir, I'll have them in jail before morning.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
I'm going to have a warrant issued for our arrest.
A warrant? Who?
Vanderbilt. We'll have to leave town immediately.
Leave town? Why? They can't arrest us without a reason.
Certainly they can.
And lock us up, too.
They couldn't keep us without a reason.
But while we're trying to explain, Vanderbilt will put one over on us. Come on. We'll have to leave. Now, I've got $4 million in currency in this satchel. We'd better get over to Jersey before that warrant catches up with us. Oh, I don't know why I ever let you lead me into this.
Now, just a minute, Daniel. This scheme was your idea. Don't you try to put the blame on Fisk and me.
All right. But come on, let's go.
Go where?
Well, now, I'll tell you. You and Gould had better go to Boston or someplace like that, and I'll go to Jersey until Vanderbilt realizes his scheme didn't work and wants to come to some agreement with us.
No, he will. This is just a bluff to delay us. Well, come on, Gould. Let's go.
Wait, just a moment. We go to Boston, and Drew goes to Jersey. Why don't you want to go to Boston, too, Daniel?
Oh, don't argue now, Jay. Time is valuable.
Well, I'll go, much as I dislike to. I'm not afraid of any warrant. I've not done anything. I'd rather stay and explain it later.
Explain? Why, you can't explain. It would take days. And that's just what Vanderbilt wants.
All right, I'll go to Boston, but Jersey's mighty close to Vanderbilt. And if you try to make any deal with him, it concerns the three of us. Understand, Mr. Drew?
Yes, Jay, I understand.
Good, because if you try to trick us now, it will be the ruin of Mr. Daniel Drew.
Commodore Vanderbilt, I've come to make peace, and you and I have we've been friends for a long time, and it's a pity that this Erie incident should wreck so beautiful a friendship.
Let's not get gushy, Daniel. This is a business interview. Draw up a chair. And wipe that tobacco juice off your chin.
Yes, Commodore.
Where's Gould and Fisk?
In New Jersey. I'm to negotiate for them.
Drew, this Erie war has taught me to never kick a skunk. Now, here's my proposition.
Well, hello, Uncle Daniel. Here we are.
Hope we're not too late for the conference.
Why, it's Gould and Fisk.
Yes, I hope we can be of some assistance in drawing up this agreement.
You're clever, Jay Gould. Why, I had a feeling that you were too clever for Drew.
I knew they were coming here all the time. The fact is, I left a message.
Oh, you old scallywag, you. You wanted to make terms with the Commodore yourself and leave us out in the cold.
You recall what I told you, Drew?
Jay, I wouldn't do anything.
I said I'd give you a dose of your own medicine.
Well, this sounds like it may be interesting.
It will be. And now that we're all here, let's begin the conference.
It was typical of Jay Gould to be always one jump ahead of his associates. As a result of this conference, Cornelius Vanderbilt regained his $7 million. Jay Gould and Fisk took over control of the Erie Railroad, and Daniel Drew was left out. Then, as Erie began to grow, a freight war started between that road and the Vanderbilt-owned New York Central.
It's no use, Gould. We can't come to any agreement. The freight war's going on.
If you keep it up, you'll break the Erie.
That's just what I intend to do. For the last 5 months, my road has been carrying cattle from Buffalo to New York for $1 a carload. Can you beat that?
No, such prices are ruinous.
How many cattle is Erie carrying?
None.
Well, the New York Central is carrying all it can handle, and for $1 a carload. You're licked, Jay Gould.
You won't change your mind, Commodore?
Not on your life.
That's too bad. I had a feeling it'd be useless.
Commodore, here's a message for you.
Oh, yes. From the office at Buffalo. Excuse me. Say, Gould, is this on the level?
What?
This letter states that you've been shipping cattle over my line. Is it true?
I'm afraid so.
Well, why didn't you ship your cattle over the Erie?
Because the New York Central was cheaper. I bought up every head of stock I could find west of Buffalo and sent them over your road for $1 a carload. So far, I've made about 100,000.
Good Lord. So that's what you were up to. You made yourself a fortune out of my railroad.
That's about it.
Well, you win, Gould. I can't beat you at anything. You're a smart man. Yes, I shouldn't be surprised if you were the smartest man in America.
After beating Vanderbilt and Drew, Gould went on, making millions of dollars in railroads and in the Western Union Telegraph Company. Then, as the years of excitement took their toll, Jay Gould's frail body weakened. And on December 3rd, 1892...
They're all gone now. This Drew, Vanderbilt. We all played the same game. It was a hard, rough game, but I can't say I'm sorry for it. Suppose there'll be a lot of people who'll be glad to see me go also. I don't blame them. I've been the cause of men making and losing fortunes. Yes, but I took the chance of being ruined myself. Every man has to take some kind of a chance, and I had nothing to lose because I started out with nothing.
And so, surrounded by his children and overlooking his treasured garden of rare blossoms, a spectacular figure passed from the scene of American business. Quiet, unassuming, and yet a leader among men. Jay Gould, Captain of Industry.